Stoked to be taking this journey with you. I can't wait for you guys to be advancing with me and learning how to trade stocks the right way. Now, this is the first module, so it's going to be a super quick video. I'm just going to be covering the course objectives and my teaching approach. Now, make sure to check for notes for each module that we have and to do the quizzes for each module. So really quickly, what is the course objectives for this course? Now, first of all, one of the objectives is for anybody who wants to become a day trader. So if you want to become a day trader, this is absolutely for you. So I've developed this course so that if you do want to get into this business, or if you're already trading but want to improve, be more consistent, this will help you get there. Okay. Another objective for this course is for you to be making better investment decisions. Not everybody wants to become a trader. Not everybody wants to do day trading. Some people want to do swing, but some people just want to invest. If you want to invest, it's also very important for you to understand the intricacies of trading and how really all aspects of trading and how that works to help you get good entries in your investments. And that can make a lot of difference, trust me. This course is also the first level of training for our traders. So all the traders that work here have actually went through this course, and that's how we hired them, right? So it is actually, a training module that we've set up for our traders before we hired them. So they're obliged to take it before getting a position here. We also use this course to scout for new talents. So every course, we're going to look at the traders. We're going to see if one of them looks promising, and if one of them does look promising, we'll invite them and bring them over to trade with us. It's very competitive. We get a lot of applicants, but we do use this for scouting for new talent. We also give this course to prospective employees who aren't sure if they want to become traders or not, and they just want to discover the business, right? So before you want to jump into trading, if you have another job, if you're doing something else full time, don't jump into trading right away. Take this course, see how you like it. If you see you like it and this is something that you want to do for the rest of your life, then you might want to jump in. But don't jump in without really knowing what you're getting into, right? A lot of people have misconceptions about what it takes to become a profitable trader. It does involve work. It does involve you learning a lot of new things. So make sure you test the waters first, see if you really love it. And if so, then you can, leave the other things that you're doing and get into that. Now, really quickly, about my teaching approach. Now, I've been in this business for a long time. I've seen a lot of really smart people not make money in trading. And I've seen a lot of people who aren't that smart, okay, make a killing in trading. So what is the difference? And I don't mean not smart, but I mean maybe not with a lot of degrees. So I've seen guys with double PhDs, maths, programmers, super smart, and they've never made a cent in trading. On the other hand, I've seen guys without a high school diploma who are consistently killing it and making a shitload of money. So what's the difference? It's not that the guy without the diploma knows more than the guy with the diploma. Obviously, the guy with the diploma knows more and has more discipline maybe in getting educated. But it doesn't necessarily mean he understands the concept that he's learned. He just knows them. Than the guy who doesn't have the proper education. So it's not really about how much you know, it's about your understanding of these concepts. So what I've decided is to really focus on the concepts that I found most important and the ones that made the difference between the people who are making money and the people who aren't making money, and focusing on those concepts and not just on knowing them, but on understanding, really the issues with them that make the difference and that could lead you to profitability. So really the course is very much based on understanding these concepts and not just throwing a bunch of information at you, asking you to learn them by heart, but really to understand why this happens and how to interpret different types of information under different circumstances. In this module, we're going to be talking about why be involved in the stock market. Now, there's two reasons to be involved in the stock market. Reason number one is going to be to trade / invest your money to generate income. Number two is going to be invest or trade other people's money to generate income. Now, in both situations, your main objective is to generate capital, to make money for yourself, right? So you can go about this in two ways, by trading your capital or trading somebody else's capital. Now, a lot of people trade their own capital, and they do that to either supplement their main income with a side income, or they just trade full time and that's their only income. Their main income is from trading. Now, I believe that everybody should be invested in stocks at one point or another. Like everybody at one point has to be invested in stocks. You know, when you're going to be saving up your retirement funds, your money is going to be in stocks in one way or another. Now, throughout my years and throughout my careers, I've worked at brokerage houses. I've seen a lot of accounts, people with, $500,000 accounts that's for retirement, going from $500,000 to zero because they selected really bad stocks, all high risk, all same industry, gold miners or penny stocks. But I've seen other people going from $500,000 to over $1 million. So you can very easily, and when you're saving up your money for retirement, that's done across decades, 20, 30 years. When you're looking at such a big period, it's very easy to double your cash. It's very easy by selecting good stocks. Now, it's also very easy to lose most of your cash if you select really bad securities. So for me, everybody's supposed to learn about trading and about investing, because if you're willing to work 20, 30 years of your life to have X amount of capital that you can retire with, well, why not spend 6 months or a year learning how to invest and double that amount of capital? Why not double it by spending a few months to a year learning when it takes you 20 or 30 years to make it, right? And not risk losing it, right? So it makes no sense for somebody not to get educated about investing, because everybody has to invest at one point or another. Now, this is one way that you can go about it, investing your own capital. Now, the other way is finding other people that you can invest or trade their capital. Now, to do that, first you got to be good, okay? So, example, there's a lot of companies that fund traders. Now, to get into a company like that, you got to prove that you're good. So, when I hire a trader, I want to see their track record. I want to see if they are performing well, if they are making cash. So, start off trading your account. And if you're performing good, if you have, a year of track record to show, or even, 8 months of, consistent profitability, you can see a company, show them your track record, and they can fund you. They'll give you a funded account. Then you can trade with way bigger amounts of money and keep a percentage of those returns. So that's a very good situation to be in, because you have no risk in terms of capital, and you have very, very high rewards if you're performing good. So these are the two ways that you can make money in trading. You got to start off by trading your account, proving that you're good, and then you can move on to even trading other people's accounts. And regardless of what you want to do and what's your end goal, you have to learn to trade and invest, because it is something that is super important. It will make a difference for you, and you are going to have to do it at one day or another. Hey guys, in this module, we're going to be talking about something super simple. What's a stock? Now, a stock is basically just a security that signifies ownership in a corporation. So basically, by having stocks in a company, you have claim on that company's assets and earnings. So basically, their buildings, their equipment, and all the money they make, part of it is yours because you're partial owner of that company. So by having stocks in a company or shares, these are synonym words, stocks and shares, it's the same thing. So if you have shares in a company, you're basically partial owner of that company, and you have a claim on their assets and their earnings. Now, why would a corporation issue shares or stock? And why would somebody want to buy stocks in a corporation? Well, very simple. So imagine this. Imagine you're an entrepreneur, you like electronics, and let's say you sell drones, okay? You're making and selling drones. And you're selling drones to your family, your relatives, and in your community,